Now then. We have two. Oh, baby. But we have two, but what does that mean? Like, how did we get two? Well, yesterday, let's see. It's not personal. Well, no, it probably is personal patch. I don't know what this shit means. This is... Let's do a storage probe. Some storage probes, get some more Moranium. Yesterday, the reason I left was for the Switch 2 reveal, and I found out the pre-order day, so it's on. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to... What do we have here? Flash grenade deals electric damage, inflicts blackout, inflicts taunt with morale. I could do that. Physical resistance down. But, oh yeah, I want to get another mission. I mean, I would like to do this. Right, like that, I don't know. How the hell? 1800, New LA's Administrative District, find one clump. If I were to track this, would you find it for me? You would! It's all the way over there! Oh my god. So anyway, how far over here? The Switch 2 was... Oh, that's where that shit is? The Switch 2 was revealed, and... Dear holy lovable God in heaven and hell, it was... something spectacular. Now, of course, there has to be a complaint. There has to be. It's never just, you know, oh, by the way, this was phenomenal. The complaint is that the games are expensive. I'm like, yes, you're right. They're very expensive. I saw some of the game prices and everything, and I'm going, yeah, that's like fucking $80. I get it. Like, okay, we can do this. Come on, guys. Let's go. It's nasty. It's whatever, but, you know... Nintendo's not the one making the prices, per se. So, the way it works is that the Switch 2, which is coming out on June 5th, is... Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Is $449. I think that...
Fire you.
I think that's with... I believe...
I'm punching a hole in you.
I believe it's with... Holy shit! I believe it's with... And we didn't get any level ups on that? I believe it's with... Mario Kart, the new one. Or Mario Kart World or something. I believe it comes with that anyway. But there are other packages that you can get. Now, the controller, the Pro-Con, which I will get eventually. Probably I'll get it day one, I don't know if I can pre-order it, that is. That is like $80 as well. So it's not cheap. It's just not cheap. But the things that I didn't know, and I kind of called a lot of what was being revealed. The things I didn't know. Street Fighter 6 with all the characters is coming out. I will get that. I knew Elden Ring was coming out for the Switch. I had a feeling Cyberpunk because Witcher 3 came out for the Switch 1, so I figured Switch 2 with its 4K, 120 frames per second, and all that stuff. I was pretty sure that it was going to come out for that. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Just clean up some of these side quests while we wait. A lot of this could be very beneficial for us in the sense that it will get us through the rest of this game. What's this one again? Find a spherical EM motor. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you guys need everything? Yeah, let's check that. So, why did I go back to the map? So there was no surprise there that Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out. I will get that. The upgrades to Metroid Prime 4, Civilization 7, which will be day one. There will be an upgrade on that, which I was going, yes. Because I would really love to get more civilizations. I'd really love it for it to load faster.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Right. This'll work.
Hit him again for me.
Flame grenade.
You know, some games like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom are going to get upgrades on this console and Switch 2. I'm dying. Help me. Okay, I'm not dying. I'm good. Don't jump off the cliff. Don't jump off the...
Seems to get fired up.
All right. I feel the energy.
Don't jump off the cliff.
Got it. Let's go.
Drop him. Thank you.
First grenade. Tornado blade.
You're all ordered up? No difference. None of that was really a surprise. I mean, yeah, like I was saying, the whole concept of...
There's no substitute.
There we go.
Turning into a fine blade. I'm proud of you.
I love you. The updates or the upgrades I didn't know about, that was interesting. Elden Ring I already knew was coming out. Donkey Kong Bonanza is friggin' awesome, and I'm gonna get that. Donkey Kong is my shit. I told this story to one of my guys at work. When I was young, I mean really young, like 3-4 years old, I used to have nightmares all the time. My house was terribly haunted when I was a kid. I didn't know about that when I was young, but it was terribly haunted. And my mother, we didn't have really much money, so my mother, the best she can do, I mean, this was back in like early 80s, like 1981 or like 82 maybe. She got me a Donkey Kong doll, and the nightmares ceased. So Donkey Kong always has like some kind of special nostalgia to me, because I mean it was every day. Like, I was getting like really bad nightmares. Like I just there was something I was really afraid of in there, and it would bother me every time I tried to sleep. I'm not much of a sleeper to begin with. Like I got to be really, really out for me to sleep.
Now.
But Elma, will you get behind him? You're worse than Shulk.
Not my forte, but if you insist.
So when they started releasing Donkey Kong Country and everything, I played pretty much every one of those games. And then when it got to the Donkey Kongs and the later consoles, I would get those. So to see a game where... Oh, we got two of these motherfuckers now.
Keep shooting.
To see a game where it's Donkey Kong, but it's more of a... like an adventure platformer. And where you can rip everything up, that's incredible. So I can't wait. So that, like I said, these things I knew. Hades 2, I knew it was going to happen. I mean, because Hades 1 was on the Switch, so I just was like, yeah, Hades 2 is definitely going to be on the Switch.
I owe you one.
Oh, shit. What I had no idea of at all was that Nintendo and From Software would be getting, like, Nintendo Switch 2 is getting an exclusive From Software game. No, they can do it, Nice. Oh, a vivid tactile, like I always wanted. So that... what are you talking about? If I remember correctly, I believe that once we get the cometite, it's just gonna pretty much tell me to go back to the base. So that just came out of nowhere, and although I lost my real interest, I lost my plaything. Almost said a moose. Even though I've lost most of my interest in From Software games, it's a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive for now. You know, I always say this, Shin Megami Tensei 5 was a Switch exclusive, and it became exclusive to everybody. You know, one of the Monster Hunters, I forgot which one it was also a Switch exclusive. They also said that you can upgrade Pokemon A through Z, which I keep saying to everybody, I have no clue why people are into Pokemon. It makes no sense to me. You know, not that. No sense why people are... I mean, grown people, adults. And adults that you wouldn't think would be so into it are so into it. And I get the concept of getting Pokemon and shit, but maybe it's because I play Shin Megami Tensei, and that's the perfect, most beautiful balance of recruitment and advancement and evolution and everything, because you can use a few demons at the same time, and then you can fuse them. Now, I never played any of the Dragon Quest Monsters games. I was going to get the more recent one, but... Well, obviously I didn't. But, yeah, I just don't get Pokemon. It's not... And I love it. I love its popularity. I love that it had a show. It's had movies. I love how after 30-something years, people are still obsessed with it because it's a Nintendo exclusive. Nintendo is my thing. But I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Come on. Keep pointing. There you go. It will never make... Because I played Sword and Shield. And the best part about it is... And listen, I get nerds they're fans of something, but they have millions of complaints, and it's never any good as it used to be. And one that was made at least 10, 15 years ago was always so much better. And I get nerds, period. They're fucking obnoxious. They destroy everything, like rich people, because most of the nerds are rich people. But these people are still into this, and yet all they do is complain about how the graphics aren't up to date. They're rushing them out. They're not polished. There are too many bugs. This, that, and the other thing. It wasn't like that. Why'd you change that? You know, it's just... Well, then how are you still fans of this series? I don't get it. And I guarantee when A through Z comes out, I guarantee it'll sell like fucking hotcakes. It'll sell at least millions, not tens of millions. And we're going to hear nothing but bitching. I guarantee it's going to happen. Nothing but bitching. So, the Nintendo Direct yesterday, which I streamed live on my main channel, that I also lost a subscriber on for some reason. That was really something. And now the question is, can I get the pre-order? If I can get the pre-order, I'll let you know. June 5th is the release date. If I don't, I'll let you know. I know when... No! Keep going. I know when the pre-order is going to be.
I need healing! Watch out!
Fuck, man.
So this is the end.
Yeah, I know when it's going to be. I'm ready. Hopefully I can get there like first, second in line. I don't want to play around with this. I'm pretty sure I told the story, but I'll tell it again just in case this eventually reaches people. Will I stop complaining? No, I won't. I won't stop complaining about my lack of views and subscribers. But when the Switch 1 came out, and I was at about 400 subscribers, which is only 200 something away from where I am now, and the views are... Well, you know, there it is. One more complaint. Maybe I should talk about wokeness. But when it first came out, the pre-order date was, I think, on a Saturday. Now, at that time, I wasn't punching a clock, so I was barely getting by, and I was not stressed, just frustrated and angry a lot. I know, surprise. But, yeah, I was really looking forward to the Switch 1. And I wanted it really bad. And I knew it was going to be a big deal. I knew it was. But I didn't think it was going to really take until later on, like at least a year or two afterwards. I didn't think it was going to sell out like immediately. You know? But even so, I watched the Nintendo Direct, the reveal. I recorded myself watching it. And I posted it and everything. And I noticed that it got some attention. So I was thinking, all right, it's good. And the day that the pre-order was announced, I said, look, I'll get there. You know, I'll leave when it's about to open. I don't want to stand in line all day, you know, and everything. So I'll leave when it's about to open. I'll get to GameStop. I'll pre-order it. But I wanted to get there a little early. I didn't want to be last in line. And as I'm leaving to get there, I'm going to where my GameStop is. And there's a funeral. Because where I go and where I live, the way that I get to GameStop is this very narrow 2-lane road. 1 lane going south, 1 lane going north. Or east-west. And there is a cemetery right there. Right on the path. It's right where I get onto this road and everything. There's a big ass cemetery. So there's a funeral procession. I'm going, are you fucking serious? Now, again, you don't want to take anything lightly, especially when it comes to somebody's death. But, whoop, wrong one. Sorry.
Balance break!
Cover fire!
I finally got it. So the procession is going and everything, and I'm like, fuck, come on, man, you know, you gotta get moving. I gotta get out of here. You know, I'm sorry for your loss and all that, but this has to stop. Yeah, I gotta get it. So by the time I got to the GameStop,
Appreciate it.
by the time I got to the GameStop, they were all taken. I went, you fucking kidding me? But then the guy goes, no, but the one nearby, which isn't really nearby, it's at least another like 15 minutes away, whatever. They still have some available for pre-order. So I went, all right, you know, I go back in the car, I start racing over there and everything. And that one's a little different. That one's not like any other GameStop you would go with, because like they will open early and shit. And I mean, you know, a good half hour or so early. Shit. So
Tornado blade!
Spiral hole! Got it! Lay down some cover fire!
I'm punching a hole in you!
get your TP up for fuck's sake. Nice!
Standing as long as you can until we get all dogs on.
So I go racing to it. And everything. And did I get two of them? How far is Siska and someone's... What are these? Alright, so that's what she's looking for. Siska's over here. So I get there, and I walk in, and the guy in front of me pre-orders one, and I'm getting ready. The guy goes, "Oh, that was our last one." I said, "No, you can't be serious. You cannot be fucking serious." I was so angry, right? And thus I do a video that day of how I didn't get my Switch pre-order. And now I'm looking up when you can get it, when the next one's going to be available, whatever. But the way I got it was that, like the last Tuesday of that month, it was March. The last Tuesday of that month was when Mass Effect Andromeda came out. And I'm thinking, look, they're going to say no. Like, it won't hurt to ask. I pre-order the game and everything, and I go to the guy buying it down. I'm like, look, yeah, it's just hypothetically. you know when there are any next pre-orders for next Switch? He goes, yeah, this Thursday. I said, what? And He goes, yeah, the first 8, we're only going to get 8. If you're one of the first 8, you got to. I said, oh shit. I did my workout that Thursday. I ran to the GameStop, and I was 3rd, 4th in line. I said, oh. And then somebody cut me, but I was still 5, 6 or whatever. And I went, all right, I'm good. I still got it.
I'm punching a hole in you.
And I was able to get it about a month later. Now, the Wii, no. The Wii took me 2 years to get it.
I'm punching a
Wii took me 2 years.
hole or nothing.
I did a video on my old channel with that one.
Rising blade.
So these are things that cannot happen again. They can't. Not with the Switch 2. Switch, I'm playing in a hole. Like I'm not on equal ground with everybody. Not even close. So to be that far behind and to miss out on all this, not to mention the fact that my friend Scott from Suplex Music, I told him, especially now, get back down. Especially now that I do know it's backwards compatible and games that I do have on my profile I could just transfer over. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give him the Switch one. You know, we're gonna just give it to him, like whatever. He says he wants to pay me. All right, I'm not gonna say no to money. Especially if games are gonna be $80. But yeah, no, this console has to be mine. Like it can't be any other way.
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
Wow, what the hell?
Strike first. Strike hard.
No mercy, sir. My character has 2 quotes right off the bat. Look at that.
I'm punching a hole.
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir.
Move in and strike.
Hole or nothing.
All or nothing at all. Oh, 3, I'm sorry. I forgot about that one.
Go.
Did you actually?
I actually did, baby doll, yes. Just for you. I love you. What do I gotta do now? Oh, I have to. I gotta. Wait, what is it?
Hey,
Just pick one randomly and move on. Wow, you are quite the technician. Lynn? It's not sparking. I guess that means it's fine. Watch it fly backwards. Alright, hold on. Roscoe. This is, what's your name, son? Roscoe. Alright. Well, she made it back in one piece. I guess we're okay. Finally, that's done. Got some experience and reward money. Oh. Alright, now can I, get this other shit done already or no? Let me just take a look. Any outfitters test hangar and industrial doing something for the mission. Oh, that's right, because it's an affinity mission. On 3, Led Zeppelin, Bladas, and Oblivia. This is all just gathering shit. I want to see if... Oh, it was on the... Oh, you motherfucker. I can't see it all. I can't say it all. But now, with this game in mind, I'm going to be trading in my Wii U for the first... Well, obviously for the first time, but I'm just saying, you know, finally, after all these years. I've had it sitting here collecting dust. The only thing is my mother got me an external hard drive. They gave me 500 megs. That is that we have to wait for the rain. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I mean, there's this. I can't see it all. I can't say it all. I can't say it all. Now, when it came to the Sony PlayStations and shit, I mean, there's really nothing to tell there. The two I got way after it came out. Whoa, I can make it! Cannot make it. Like, what I think is that I think this world is the one that Shulk and Ryan and Sharla and Fiaha were all from, and Dun Dun and everything. I think this is their world, or at least it was... The game was trying to make it seem as though it was that world. And then 2 came out and it was a completely different world. Oh, it's one of you guys. Completely different world. But then we had the Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where these worlds were existing together, and
I'm punching a hole in you.
and we're about to collide. 2 worlds colliding.
Right. I feel the energy.
Dodge, please.
Rising blade. Got it.
Move in and
Let's
keep the
pack
movement
some more.
going.
Yes. Now tackle it.
No, don't breathe on me with your bubbles. Who's that?
Upper hand.
Is that you?
Side flash.
Flame
Now,
grenade.
melee attack.
All or nothing.
Should be jacked now, right? It's pretty jacked. You're not soul voicing, dude.
I gotta get this first. Arcing horn. Rising blade. That trip ready to unload on. All or nothing.
Well, that was gone.
I owe you one.
Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
Side flash.
Yeah! Oh, I got a genuine frame for a scale. Mind if I give you a scale? How do I get up here again? Gotta get on the tree branch. I mean, why do you put places or things in places I can't get to at this stage of the game? Unless I quote unquote break the game. Nice quote. Uniforms, unquote. It's just in, worse dressed. Those guys, huh? Back out now. We'll never know how bad they can beat us. Yeah, that's the thing that would haunt you the rest of your life. Can I go up there? I mean, I get it. It's nature. It was never made for me to climb like staircases. But hey, man, if the opportunity arises, that is a negatory. I cannot climb on there. So anyway, like I was saying with the giant nail, I was just wondering if they're basing it on what it looks like on a map, or if it's still trying to give off the impression that we're on a Titan. But then again, I mean, there were Titans in 2 too. That's where you were living, was on the Titans. Excuse me. Well, it's the 30-minute mark. I'll be back in a sec.